Once, in a quiet suburban neighborhood nestled among towering oak trees and well-manicured lawns, there stood a quaint Victorian house that had remained vacant for decades. Its weather-worn exterior hinted at stories of a bygone era, tales whispered among locals of tragedies and unexplained occurrences. Few dared to venture near after dusk, for they spoke of eerie lights flickering in the attic windows and chilling wails echoing through the corridors. One brisk autumn afternoon, Emma Sullivan, a spirited journalist with a penchant for unraveling mysteries, stumbled upon an intriguing lead during a routine assignment at the local historical society. Among dusty archives and faded photographs, she discovered the forgotten tale of the Montgomery family who once dwelled in the forsaken Victorian. Driven by curiosity and fueled by the allure of uncovering the truth, Emma embarked on a journey to delve deeper into the house's unsettling history. Her investigation led her to Mrs. Evelyn Montgomery, the last surviving member of the family, now residing in a nursing home on the outskirts of town. Evelyn, a frail yet sharp-witted woman in her 90s, welcomed Emma with a mixture of apprehension and resignation. Over cups of weak tea and brittle biscuits, Evelyn recounted the events that had plagued her family decades earlier. "It was the doll," Evelyn began, her voice trembling slightly. "A gift from my husband Robert on our daughter Emily's 6th birthday. He bought it from an old antiques shop downtown. Said it was a rare find." Intrigued, Emma leaned forward, her pen poised over her notepad. Evelyn's tale unfolded like a chilling ghost story as she described the peculiar occurrences that ensued after Emily received the doll. Strange noises in the night, whispers echoing in empty rooms, and Emily's own unnerving behavior, all attributed to the presence of the doll. "There were times I found Emily talking to it, as if it could hear her," Evelyn recalled, her eyes clouded with memories long suppressed. And then, things started to happen. Objects moved on their own. Shadows lurked where there shouldn't be any. We tried to dismiss it as imagination, but deep down, we knew something was wrong. As Evelyn's narrative unfolded, Emma's skepticism wavered, replaced by a growing sense of unease. Could a mere doll hold such malevolent power? Determined to uncover the truth, Emma immersed herself in every detail of the Montgomery family's ordeal, combing through old police reports, interviewing neighbors, and even venturing inside the ominous Victorian house under the cloak of night. One stormy evening, as Emma stood before the towering oak doors of the Montgomery house, a shiver ran down her spine. The wind whispered through the overgrown garden, carrying with it a sense of foreboding. With trembling hands, she pushed open the creaking door and stepped into the dimly lit foyer. The air inside was thick with dust and the musty scent of neglect. Moonlight filtered through cracked windows, casting eerie shadows across the peeling wallpaper. As Emma cautiously made her way through the labyrinthine corridors, she felt a palpable sense of being watched, of unseen eyes following her every move. Her heart raced as she reached the attic, a place whispered to be the epicenter of the house's haunting. Amidst cobweb-covered furniture and forgotten relics, Emma uncovered a tattered old diary hidden beneath a floorboard. Its pages, yellowed with age, chronicled Emily's descent into madness, her scribbled words a testament to the doll's insidious influence. Suddenly, a floorboard creaked behind her, and Emma spun around, her breath catching in her throat. There, standing in the shadows, was the doll, a porcelain figure with soulless eyes that seemed to pierce through Emma's very soul. Its presence was suffocating, a tangible aura of malevolence that filled the attic. In that moment, Emma understood the true nature of the Montgomery house's haunting. The doll, a vessel for something ancient and sinister, had ensnared generations in its web of darkness. As she fled the attic, clutching the diary to her chest, Emma knew she had unearthed a story that defied logic and reason, a tale of a haunted doll and the relentless grip of its evil presence. Years later, Emma Sullivan would write a best-selling book chronicling her harrowing experience, shedding light on the Montgomery family's tragic fate and the chilling legacy of the haunted doll. The Victorian house remained untouched, its secrets buried within its walls, a silent witness to the enduring power of the supernatural. And somewhere, in the shadows of that forgotten neighborhood, the doll's porcelain eyes gleamed with an unholy light, waiting patiently for its next unwitting victim to cross its path.